welcome back to my channel. I'm Alana and today you'll be joining me with my Reading Rush TBR. First of all, a couple of things. I will be playing around with my background a little bit. I'm getting over my shelves, so if you see me playing around with the background, that's why. Also, it's really fucking cold at the moment, so I have tea and I have my trackies on and I have this really cozy jumper. So hopefully I don't fall asleep filming this because I'm just feeling super cozy right now. So, as I said, this is my TBR for the up and coming Reading Rush, which I'm pretty sure goes from the 20th to the 26th of July. I will leave both the announcement video as well as the prompt video down below for you from the two wonderful women at the Reading Rush. So if you haven't heard of this yet, you still have plenty of time to jump on it and go check that out. From what I understand, the Reading Rush is a 7-day long readathon where you try and read as many books as you possibly can. This will be my first time participating in the official Reading Rush. I did do that mini stay home edition when COVID hit and I found that a lot of fun, so I really wanted to try this one out and give it my all, basically, even though I feel like I'm gonna fail, but everything will be fine. So let's just jump right in. The first prompt is read a book that matches the color of your birthstone. Now, I've never come across this prompt in a readathon before, so I like that it was super unique. I also like that being a Pisces, my birthstone, you can sort of play around with the color scheme there a little bit too because it's aquamarine, I think, which looks like this. So I'm just thinking anything bluish will do. So having said that, my pick for this will be The Safe Place by Anna Downs. This is a new release thriller, which is also by a local author, and I read the blurb of it and it sounded super intriguing. So I'm keen to try this one out. It also gives me slight The Turn of the Key vibes by Ruth Ware, so if it's anything like that, I think that I'm going to enjoy this. And yes, the cover is predominantly blue, so step one, complete. Prompt number 2 is to read a book that starts with the word the, and this one I had a lot to pick from. You can't see, but right here is my TBR card, and there's a few books on that. Let me just leave it at that. But because you can combine books for challenges for this readathon, and because I will be working throughout the readathon as well, I wanted to try and give myself the opportunity to succeed. So I'm going to double up. I'm going to say The Safe Place by Anna Downs again, but I also have another pick by a well-known self-published author, A.B. Endicott. The duology itself is called The Queendom of the Seven Lakes Duology, but I'm going to count that as another potential pick if I am ahead on all of the other challenges and I can squeeze another book in. This is the one that I'm going to pick. From the blurb, I'm gathering that this has assassins, it has royalty, it has reluctant hero types. I could be completely wrong, but it sounds amazing, and politically based court intrigue. Just, I love fantasy, and so I think that I will definitely like this one too. So this is my backup pick, but this is my official pick. Now, the third prompt actually did stump me there for a little bit because I'm trying to pick books that I already have on my existing TBR so that I don't go out and buy a whole heap. But for this one, I think I'm going to have to go out and purchase a book. And the prompt is to read a book based off the movie adaptation that you've seen or something like that. And I think for this one, I want to give Death Note a go. I saw this movie when it came out and I actually didn't mind the movie, but I heard that it was quite different to the manga series in itself. So I want to try this out and see how I feel about it. I also want to try and read more manga, more graphic novels. I know those are different things, but as a whole, I want to try and read more of those. So I am excited to give this one a go. Hopefully it's available at work. Otherwise, I still have like a week or two to order it in time for the readathon. Prompt number 4 is the first book that you touch, and watching the girls over at the Reading Rush do their prompt video, I love how they brought up the fact that this can be interpreted however you want it to be. So you could walk up to your bookshelf and just randomly pick a book. You could have a pile in front of you and then just close your eyes and pick. There are so many ways that you can go about doing this prompt, and this is how I did it. Roll the clip. Okay, so I look terrible and the lighting is also quite bad, but that's fine. We have to randomly select the first book that I touch. I have just put most of my physical TBR that I already own on my book cart, which is in front of me, and I am not really familiar with where the books are sitting, so I'm hoping that this is randomly selected enough. Anyway, it's my own experience with it, so it doesn't matter anyway, but we're gonna quickly film it. So I'm gonna set you up over here. Also, yes, I'm in my PJs, so there's that as well. But anyway, as you can see, I have double stacked my TBR on here. So I'm trying not to look at it because I already explained. So let's go with that one. Okay, so for the fourth prompt for the Reading Rush Readathon, I will be reading Hot Dog Girl by Jennifer Dugan, and I'm excited. This is actually probably the perfect pick because it's a contemporary and it's sort of short-ish. Let's see. Yep, 309 pages. Perfect. Very happy with that. Back to the TBR video. So yes, the first one that I touched was Hot Dog Girl by Jennifer Dugan, and I am keen to add a easy to read contemporary in there somewhere. I'm hoping that's what it is. It just sounds like a summer story, a girl trying to find her place, find her feet in the world, and also I'm seeing as well a queer romance. Yes, please. Yes. Prompt number 5 is to read a book outside of your house. Now this prompt has now been slightly tweaked, I think, from their announcement video, and that was to basically say they don't want to encourage people to be leaving their house and traveling and during COVID to endanger themselves, but you can take this again however you want. You can put ambient music on in the background so you can have rainforest noises, you can put yourself near a window, you can lay out on your back lawn, which is probably what I'm going to do for this one. And I also again wanted to set myself up for this one, so again Death Note for this pick because I feel like the format of this will help me out a bit. I think this is going to be the best fit for this prompt. Prompt number 6 is to read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of. I'm going to triple up this pick now and say the safe place again. So I've mentioned before how I want to strengthen my recommendation range in thrillers and crime fiction, and this will definitely help to do that. I really need to read this because there's been some local hype surrounding it and I want to support the author, and I just want to, like I said, read more thrillers. So it goes without saying, this one. And the final prompt, number 7, is to read a book in a different continent to you. I actually found this prompt really interesting and I loved that they included it. So for this one, I'm choosing a book that I really have been meaning to read for a while, and that is Wildcard by Marie Lu. This one takes place in Japan. It is also a YA sci-fi type story. It's also the second one in the Warcross duology, and I read that book last year, I think, and I loved it. It's like a more modern age Ready Player One type take, so I have been meaning to pick up the second one and finish it off, and I just think that this will hopefully be a speedy read because I did enjoy the first one so much. I'm just realizing now too that Hot Dog Girl could count for this prompt as well because I think this one is in America somewhere. So maybe I will pop this one towards the top of my reading list just in case I am struggling for time there and I can cross off as many prompts as possible. But I am very excited for this prompt because both of these sound amazing. So there you have it. Those are my book picks for the upcoming Reading Rush Readathon. Again, takes place from the 20th to the 26th. Remember to check out my description box down below for all the details if you would also like to participate. I am very keen for this readathon, but I'm also a little bit intimidated, but I think I am going about it in a way that hopefully means I will succeed. Even if I finish 2 books in the week, I think that will be very good. So that will be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you will be participating in one of the books on your TBR, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!